Okay. Hello.
Hola.
Oh.
Hello.
There's a baby. That's okay. Okay. All right. So, let me ask you a question. How often do you buy plastic water bottle packages when you go to the store? Let me ask you another question. How many of those bottles end up in the recycling bin? Well, my name is Blake Cheatham, and I'm minoring in marine biology at Washington University. The International Bottled Water Association says that between 2012 and 2013, the average person in the U.S. down to around 31.8 gallons of bottled water each year, 80% of which ends up in landfills. It takes an estimated 450 years for a single bottle of water to biodegrade in the ocean or on land. It's not only bottled waters. Plastic water bottles are only a small piece of this crisis. Many other plastic products are used and abused just the same. Some 500 billion single-use plastic bags are used every year, which take about 20 to up to 1,000 years to break up. So, where does all this end up? Plastic travels from land-based sources to the oceans via storms, drains, sewers, rivers, streams, and many other routes. OceanCrusaders.org reports that there are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the ocean today. 269,000 tons float on the surface, and around 4 billion plastic microfibers per square kilometer litter the deep sea. This kills 100,000 marine creatures and 1 million seabirds annually. So every day, 13 to 15,000 pieces of plastic are dumped in the ocean worldwide, which accumulate in 5 ocean gyres due to currents, the same place where much of the marine life feeds today. Not only does most of the plastic products pollute our land and oceans, but 17 million barrels of oil or 340 million gallons of gasoline are used annually just to produce the bottled water alone, not including other plastic products. But why should you care? Whether you live in the oceans or in the middle of the United States like we do here, the ocean provides 70% of the oxygen we breathe and 90% of the world's water supply. Everyday plastic and chemicals that pollute our ocean contaminate water supplies and our food chain. DiveIn.com says that seafood affected by pollution has been known to cause hormonal and reproductive change problems, along with kidney and nervous system damages. So no matter where you are part of the problem and part of the solution. So something obviously needs to change. We can't continue to murder our ocean's wildlife and pollute our own food and water sources. But before global policy can enact change on a large scale, we as individuals must change the way we live every single day. But what can each individual do? Okay, so the Ocean Society says that you as the individual can 1, reduce your use of single-use plastics. This includes things like plastic bags, water bottles, straws, cups, utensils, dry cleaning bags, takeout containers, and many more. Instead, opt in for reusable versions of all of these. Many grocery stores, just as an example, provide reusable bags for shopping, and a simple filter and reusable bottles can save money and cut down on pollution for an entire household alone. Number 2, recycle properly. Only 9% of plastic is recycled worldwide. If you must use single-use plastic products, put a separate bin away in the household, making it much more convenient and allow your entire family to be able to recycle every single day. Number 3, participate in or organize your own beach or river cleanups. No matter where you live, by the ocean or in the middle of the country, pollution is everywhere. Get outside with friends, families to clean up your area, and there are already local organizations devoted to this all around the country and other parts of the world, so get involved. 4, support bans. Email or call your representative, let them know of your concern. Many places in the United States and all over the world, around the world, have put bans on single-use plastic bags and containers, not letting them be able to sold or use in any stores or anything like that. Number 5, avoid products containing microbeads, which is something I vaguely mentioned earlier. Microbeads are used in many things like face scrubs, toothpaste, and body washes. They find their way into the ocean through sewer systems and impact much of the marine life. Keywords like polyethylene and polypropylene on ingredients labels are something to look for that contain a lot of the microbeads. Number 6, spread the word. Tell friends and family about these problems and some of these solutions. Start conversations to spread awareness of these growing issues. Something very simple. And number 7, support organizations addressing plastic pollution. Many nonprofit organizations already support these causes and are doing things to prevent and reduce ocean pollution. See, you can help them through either donations or volunteering, depending on where you're at. Pollution starts in every household and workplace. If more and more families and facilities are aware and actively reducing their waste, the ocean cleanup efforts wouldn't have to be a concern initially. By following these steps, each person can contribute to keeping our earth clean and healthy. Donations to cleanup crews could allow them to develop efficient ways to clean up the damage done. Companies like 4Ocean started off just selling bracelets to fund their cleanup efforts and are now the largest ocean cleanup company in the world. If these steps listed earlier are not followed, then nothing can change. Ocean pollution will continue and our planet will continue to suffer exponentially every single day. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, between 1 and 11% of all marine life has succumbed to extinction every year between 1975 and 2015. And it continues to grow to this day. Along with the many adverse effects of pollution, global warming continues to cause our sea level to rise. Densely populated coastal cities will see these effects as their infrastructure begins to destroy and their economies crumble. Also, many sources predict that by 2050, with no change, there will be more plastic than fish in the world's oceans. If you want to leave a clean ocean and a healthy planet for your kids, then you must start today. Stop the pollution in your own household and inform others of the need to clean up our oceans. Donate to numerous organizations supporting the cause, email your local lawmakers, and get single-use plastics banned in your area. For far too long, we have lived with convenient amenities given to us by the multi-billion-dollar industry like the plastic bottle industry and many, many others, without concern for its adverse effects on the oceans around us and the land. If we want to have a clean air and non-polluted sources of water and seafood for our children, we must act now before it's too late. Thank you.